Sure. And I'm going to be sharing a very special story with you. But I need you to sit crisscross applesauce. Oh, can everyone sit crisscross applesauce? Can you sit crisscross applesauce? Or close. Very nice job. And I know there are cameras here, but we're going to listen to the story. But first, I have to use my magic glasses and see who is out at home watching. Jed, please stop tickling Ben. He wants to listen to the story. Jennifer and Christina, you're doing a great job. Good going, Rebecca. Good going, Daniel and Gavin. Nice job, Sam. I think I can put my magic glasses down and just look at the class here. I know everyone at home will be sitting crisscross applesauce. Oh, excuse me for a minute. I have someone in my bag. I don't think they want to meet you. What? No, I think these boys and girls are too big. If you don't mind if I introduce you to someone, would you give me a thumbs up? I have a friend. This is my friend Jebentina. Can you say good morning, Jebentina?
Good morning, Jebentina.
And what? You want me to read your favorite book? And you want me to tell them why it's your favorite book? Well, do you mind?
Why he's not talking?
Because he talks just to me. He's got a little tiny voice. That was a good question.
He got a whisper voice?
A whisper voice, good word. Well, I'm gonna put Jebentina down and share with you why I chose this book today. Jebentina is either one, whatever you want Jebentina to be.
Be a boy.
Okay, but listen to this. Just last week, you won't believe this, I was in a place far, far away called Africa. Can you say Africa?
Africa!
That's where the elephants live. Well, I went to a place called Uganda because I was looking for gorillas. And I found them. Yes, this is a true story.
I like your hat.
Thank you.
Avocado.
Well, I went to Uganda so that I could look for gorillas, but I found other animals. So see if you know what animals I found. One night, I was getting out of my tent, and I looked straight ahead and up. And in the dark, I saw two eyes way up in the sky and a long neck. Does anyone know what animal has a long neck? Raise your hand if you know. What do you think? What do you think? She raised her hand. I loved it. It starts like this. Raise your hand if you think you know. Can you help her?
Giraffe.
That's exactly right.
Giraffe.
Can you make your neck long? Then in another part in Uganda, I saw some animals swinging in trees. And they were going, chirp, 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 chirp. What do you think?
A monkey.
Can you all be a monkey for a minute? Well, you won't believe this. Another time,
Get banana.
that's right, I was walking and I saw some big animals with tusks and big trunks. And they would talk to each other by moving their big ears or their feet. And they were big and they loved being in families. What do you think? Let me call on someone I didn't ask. What do you think? That's right. I saw this many. Will you count with me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, I saw all those animals, but today I'm going to read you a story about an animal that I saw a lot of. Well, I'm going to read you the story and you'll see which one it is. But I have to tell you this. The animal I'm going to read about can open its mouth so big, that it can almost You almost can't even see its face when it opens it. Everyone open your mouth big. That's just what my animal looks like. What did you guess?
Hippo?
That's exactly right. The book I'm going to read is Hippo Goes by Marjorie Dennis Murray, illustrated by Kevin O'Malley. So let's listen carefully. Sit crisscross applesauce. I think you can do it. Early one morning, Hippo woke up with a toothache. Oh, 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 he moaned. His tooth was hurting. He grumped and bellowed, spun in circles, and crashed into a tree. He made so much noise that he woke up Cuckoo Bird. Something's wrong with Hippo, thought Cuckoo Bird.
I can't
Going bananas. And off she flew to tell Monkey. You know what I'll do? I'll read the story facing me, and then I will show you the pictures to make sure you can see all of them.
What tooth was falling out?
Hippo's gone bananas, said Cuckoo Bird. He's knocking down every tree in the jungle. Every tree in the jungle, exclaimed Monkey. Yes, indeed, said Cuckoo Bird. And kicking them off the cliff. Great gibbons, said Monkey. And off he scampered to tell Leopard. Look at all this. Boy, a lot of animals are worried about Hippo. Let's see what happens. Hippo's gone bananas, said Monkey. He's knocking down every tree in the jungle and kicking them off the cliff. Kicking them off the cliff, exclaimed Leopard. Yes, indeed, said Monkey. And rolling them into the river. Leaping lemurs, said Leopard. And off he dashed to tell Giraffe. Let's see if this giraffe looks like the one I saw outside of my tent. Hippo's gone bananas, said Leopard. He's knocking down every tree in the jungle, kicking them off the cliff, and rolling them into the river. Rolling them into the river, exclaimed Giraffe. Yes, indeed, said Leopard. And damming up the water.
And.
Yeah. Jumping jackrabbits, said Giraffe. And off she galloped to tell Zebra. Should we see what Zebra says? Shall we? Hippo's gone bananas, said Giraffe. He's knocking down every tree in the jungle, kicking them off the cliff, rolling them up into the river, and damming up the water. Damming up the water, exclaimed Zebra. Yes, indeed, said Giraffe. And flooding the Serengeti. Wild wildebeest, said Zebra. And off she went to tell Elephant. Wow. Shall we see what Elephant says? Okay. Hippo's gone bananas, said Zebra. He's knocking down every tree in the jungle, kicking them off the cliff, rolling them into the river, damming up the water, and flooding the Serengeti. Creeping crocodiles, exclaimed Elephant. We've got to stop him. So off went all the animals to find Hippo. Now let's see what happens. Boy, a lot of animals are helping, aren't they? In the hot, scorching sun, Hippo groaned. Oh! He huffed and puffed in the sizzling heat. Then he rolled on his back and kicked his feet. Monkey scampered onto Hippo's snout, which is his nose. What's up? Asked Monkey. I wonder what's wrong with Hippo. Hippo opened up his big wide mouth. Now open your mouths again. Just like Hippo. Oh! Maybe he swallowed a frog, said Cuckoo Bird. Or a termite, said Leopard. Uh-oh, cried all the animals. Hippo's turning pink. It must be skeeter fever. Hippo's too hot, squawked Cuckoo Bird. Let's push him into the river. Let's find out. So they gave Hippo a great big heave-ho. A great big one. And look. I won't believe this. And off he bumped down the mountainside, rolling to the river. Bumpity, bump. That's right. I've got to turn this, you won't believe it. Oh, oh, moaned Hippo. Thumpity thump. Oh, oh, oh. Bump, thump, clump.
It's in the water.
Well,
Fall in the water.
should we turn the page and see? Let's. And guess what?
Fell in the water.
Yes, and out came Hippo's tooth. Anyone know what must have been hurting him? What do you think? Yeah, I think he had a toothache. Oh, exclaimed Cuckoo Bird. That's what was wrong with you. All the animals helped push Hippo onto his feet. Thank you, said Hippo. My toothache is gone. But now, my head aches. Oh, Hippo. Let's think about all the animals we saw. Who can remember one that tried to help Hippo? What do you think?
An elephant.
An elephant. What do you think? A trunk? Right on that elephant, isn't it? Good thinking. What else do you think?
A giraffe.
A giraffe with that long neck. What else do you think?
A cuckoo bird.
Yes, the cuckoo bird, and I even saw some cuckoo birds. What do you think?
A bear.
Well, you know what? I think a bear could have helped Hippo. I don't think it was in the jungle, but I think it could have. Good thinking. What do you think?
Leopard.
Yes, a leopard, and leopards are very, very hard to see in the jungle. You know what? I think it's just about
That was a
time.
good book.
Yeah, if you like the book, would you give it a thumbs up? Well, I am so glad. You know what I want you to do? Clap for you because you did a great job. Thank you for letting me come. May I come back another time?
Yeah.
And maybe
Well, we're
I'll
not
tell
taking
you about
pictures.
gorillas. What, darling?
Why did I keep taking pictures?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you all about pictures when we're done. Bye-bye, boys and girls.
Bye.
Hi. Today I chose this book after giving it quite a bit of thought. One, I knew I could make a personal connection with the animals in this book, having just really returned from a trip to Africa. I think one reason for choosing a book is a way, a vehicle for sharing some special experiences with your child. Another reason I chose the book is because it's filled with animals. I've rarely met a girl or a boy who really wasn't interested in the animals of the jungle, the animals of the zoo. So this can really cross over for both boys and girls. Next time you're at the library, look for some books on animals. I'm just sure the children are really going to enjoy it. Thank you.